Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you are watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this solely to take your decision. Your one like will motivate me to be regular in working more hard for you. So let us start the day to analyze the movements of S&P 500 futures in a daily time frame. So here you can see that after facing a stiff resistance at the levels of 3588, what the S&P 500 futures tested on September 2nd, S&P 500 futures faced stiff resistance at these levels, found heavy sell-off from these levels and tested the levels of 3347. Here you can see that from these lows, the S&P 500 futures found a strong recovery from these levels, because here you can see that the levels of 3344 is a strong support for S&P 500 futures, because here this level was the immediate resistance when the S&P 500 futures were moving upward during the month of February 2020, when the S&P 500 futures reached this resistance. Finally, on February 10, 2020, S&P 500 futures found stiff resistance at the levels of 3449, and here you can see that since February 17 to February 20th, S&P 500 futures constantly faced stiff resistance at this level and started to move downward and tested the levels of 2861 on February 28, but here the S&P 500 futures witnessed a sharp reversal from these levels, but once again found stiff resistance at the levels of 3137 and continued this downward journey up to these levels and tested the lows of 2177 on March 23rd, 2020. But once again, I find that this level seems to be an immediate resistance for S&P 500 futures, when the S&P 500 futures found stiff resistance at the next resistance at 3429, what the S&P 500 futures constantly faced during the last few trading sessions up to September 16. Once again, you can see that the S&P 500 futures constantly facing stiff resistance at the levels of 3434, and here you can see that finally the S&P 500 futures faced a stiff resistance here. So here you can see that the Fed's policy announcement on last Thursday confirms the continuation of a bearish pressure in the S&P 500 futures, and since then the S&P 500 futures have been witnessing heavy sell-off from the levels of 3398, and here you can see that during this sell-off the S&P 500 futures tested the lows of 3281 on last Friday, where the reversal was seen just before the closing, and the S&P 500 futures finally closed at the levels of 3317. So here I find that now the level of 3337 seems to be an immediate resistance for S&P 500 futures, whereas the opening levels of the upcoming week will confirm the continuity of a directional move during the upcoming week. So friends, now I find that if the S&P 500 futures reach the immediate support of 3283, we'll see the S&P 500 futures to find a steep sell-off once again from the levels of 3315, because this level will provide a stiff resistance now, and we'll see the S&P 500 futures to test the lows of the 3187 during the upcoming week. So friends, here I would like to show you my expected move for the upcoming week for S&P 500 futures. So friends, I find that the S&P 500 futures can test the levels of 3007 up to September 29. So here I find that the S&P 500 futures may continue this downward voyage during the upcoming weeks. So friends, here I find that the S&P 500 futures may find some support at the levels of 2993 during this fall, from where we may expect a reversal from these levels, where the S&P 500 futures once again will witness strong resistance at the levels of 3228. So friends, here I find that in case of any upward move, the S&P 500 futures will find stiff resistance at the levels of 3228, and the second resistance will be found at the levels of 3286. Once the S&P 500 futures make a sustainable move below the levels of 3286, during the upcoming week, we'll see the S&P 500 futures to continue this downward trend up to the levels of 2993, which may continue during the upcoming week. So friends, here I find that the S&P 500 futures once again repeat this bearish consolidation what they showed during the month of March 2020, Once again, the S&P 500 futures look ready to behave in the same manner if the S&P 500 futures find a sustainable move below the levels of 3228. We'll see the S&P 500 futures will remain under heavy bearish pressure up to the levels of 2993. So thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.